Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I am the Twisted Jedi, and as you guys know from my recent videos, I have been at DICE headquarters in Sweden, where I got to test out the new progression system, as well as the new Bespin map for Battlefront 2. Now this video is going to show off some footage of unlocking star cards in the new progression system, as well as some Blast gameplay footage on Bespin, as I know a lot of you wanted to see that following my Heroes vs Villains video. If you guys enjoy this, definitely leave a thumbs up down below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the notifications bell if you wanted to stay updated with all the latest news on Star Wars Battlefront 2. Anyways, jumping into the new progression system, as I mentioned in my earlier video, each specific class will now have their own level up system. For example, if you play as the heavy class in game, you will gain experience and level up for the heavy class. If you play with Yoda, same deal. You'll get experience and level up with Yoda. Now, each time you level up, you will receive one skill point for that class or hero that you just leveled up with. You'll see in-game footage of a level up animation happening mid-game, and this new animation displaying any level ups as well as any milestones that you may have just completed, which is actually a really nice touch. Myself and a few of the other game changers that were playing this said that we wanted to start a fresh account just to see all the level up and milestone pop-ups on screen, because it looked really awesome each time you got one. However, moving on, the thing with this new progression system is that it will completely replace the current system that features loot crates and crafting parts, which the game got a lot of flack for on the release. The only time now you will get a crate is possibly from a milestone, and that crate will contain purely cosmetic items and possibly some credits. What this means now is that the only way to level up your classes and heroes is through playing the game with them and earning experience. So if you want good star cards for the assault class, you better hop into a game and grind out the assault class. After each round, you will see the classes and heroes you used during that round on screen, as well as how much experience you gained for them if you leveled up with them, and how many skill points you got to use on unlocking new cards. Now, one thing I want to mention here is a question that I personally had. When playing the game, I noticed there was an option to upgrade and unlock star cards in between rounds. However, it wasn't currently activated in the game build we were playing. He told me they are still working on implementing a mid-game upgrade system. That way you don't have to exit out to the main menu all the time and worry about those super long load screens. This is really good news to hear, and anyone that plays on console like me will agree that the load times are extremely long and frustrating. So if we can eliminate that process of going back to the main menu, that's definitely a positive thing. Moving into your collection screens on the main menu, where you unlock new star cards, you will see when you click on the unit you want to upgrade, star cards are now locked behind a level gate, which you will need to reach before being able to spend a skill point to unlock or upgrade it. For example, if we're talking about the assault class, the improved thermal detonator may be behind a lower level gate, but something like the Killstreak Vanguard might be behind a higher level gate and need a higher level to unlock. So you're probably wondering now what happens with your credits and crafting parts that you already have saved up, and if they will be kept after the patch. The simple answer is yes, you will keep everything you already have. Now, if you want to unlock a bunch of upcoming skins that are dropping in April, then I recommend to you saving as many credits as possible. If you want to unlock and level up star cards and get those epic loadouts, you may want to save as many crafting parts as possible, and I'll explain why now. After the next patch, your crafting parts will become useless and not having any function in unlocking star cards. What you can do though in April with the next patch is exchange all of these crafting parts for skill points to level up your cards. The exchange rate will be 40 crafting parts to 1 skill point. So for example, if you have 200 crafting parts saved up, you can trade them for 5 skill points to be used on new cards. Personally, I think this is a great idea because epic cards will become much quicker to achieve in the new system. Now, as I mentioned earlier, upgrading and unlocking certain cards will be locked behind level gates. If you're worried about this, then don't worry too much. Your current star card level per class will carry over in the patch and become your class level after the update. Plus, you'll get 1 extra level to balance it out with the skill points earned. So if you're level 34 now with, for example, the heavy class, when the new patch rolls around, you will become level 35 with the heavy class in order to balance it out and get everything working in the new system. Now, obviously displayed on screen has been the returning Bespin map from Battlefront 2015, which is the Administrator's Palace. Definitely one of my favorite maps from the last game, and it was really enjoyable and a nostalgic nostalgic experience for me going back and visiting that map again in Battlefront 2. But I want to know what you guys think of this map return for Blast and Heroes vs Villains, and also let me know down in the comments which Battlefront 2015 map you would like to see return most in Battlefront 2. Personally, I would love to see Scarif for a Galactic Assault game mode. I think that could work really well, and it definitely has the perfect setup for it. Also, if you guys have any questions regarding anything discussed in this video, be sure to drop it down below in the comments and I'll do my best to answer all of them for you guys. If you could leave a like, that would be a huge help in supporting the channel, and if you are new here, hit the subscribe button to be the first to see all the latest news and content. Hopefully you guys are all looking forward to the patch as much as I am. I will see you guys in the next one, and may the force be with you always.